I'm Amber Davies and welcome to Call to Stage. This is the space where musical theatre takes centre stage. From unforgettable backstage stories with incredible special guests to insights from my life and my theatre journey. We're leaving it all on the mic every single week, so let's jump in. Hi guys, welcome back to Call to Stage with me, Amber Davies. I have my new obsession sitting next to me. I saw her in Why Am I So Single a couple of weeks ago and I fell in love. It's the incredible Collette Guitart.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, backstory. Basically, Nat messaged me and she said, one of my really good friends is on for the lead tonight in Why Am I So Single? It's one of her last shows. Will you come with me? I said, yeah, of course. Why Am I So Single? I told you, wasn't on my radar to go and see. I knew that the people that wrote the show wrote Six, love Six. Everyone loves Six. And I was just saying to Collette, like, it was one of my favourite musicals I have ever seen. Mm-hmm. The comedy, being able to relate to it, the acting, your voices, your chemistry.
Oh, chemistry. Me and Joe have worked together before.
I know, 3 times now.
Our 3rd contract together. Like, I now don't know how to work without them.
I know.
Genuinely.
I know. I was speechless. And every time you opened your mouth, I just needed that again. Or I was trying to figure out how you were making that sound.
What do you mean?
With if I was going to go and sing a note like that, I'd have an udon noodle coming out of my...
Good.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Breakfast, dinner, everything.
You would... It was so calm.
That's taken the entire process to do that though.
Really?
Genuinely. So we had Matt Shaw come and sort of help us out vocally.
Okay.
And throughout the process was whatever you need, talk to me. So I had a completely different vocal warm up to I've ever had, which is now my go-to.
Okay.
It's all about airflow. Isn't that right, Matt?
Okay. Just digress on that a little bit for our listeners, because this is really valuable information.
Yeah.
So what did you discover? What is it about airflow?
So the openness, I feel, in my, science, the science behind the voice, not a clue. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, I don't really care that much. But
fair.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Technique, love, but who is she? But just doing and just anything that gets air flowing just made my throat feel so much more open than any other sort of just your average scale or even controversial, but a Bella Signora. I know it works for some, but not for me.
That is, I am mentally noting that. I'm mentally noting those warm-ups.
Yeah, genuinely. And I don't belt before a show. I don't...
Not even a single note. Can I reach that note today? Let me give it a go.
No, because also, I digress even further.
Okay.
When I did Six, Katie, our MD, also said to me, love, absolute legend. She was like, what if you only have one in you today and you waste it at warm-up? And I was like, oh my God, I will never do that ever again. So
she is right though.
She's so right, because also actually with Why Am I So Single, I never had to do a week of shows. But if I was doing a week of shows, I know full well that I would only probably have one of those notes in me per day. 2 maximum, for a matinee.
Yeah.
But it's a lot. So I feel like my vocal warm up has completely changed because of, first of all, what Katie said and then what Matt said on this.
I like that. That's what I mean. You're never a finished product. You're constantly learning.
Every day is a school day.
Every day is a school day. Now, we will get into Why Am I So Single and Six. But firstly, as Nancy, when you went on for her, did you have any quirky pre-show rituals?
Okay, so it's not... Right.
Let me go from the beginning. Let me take it from top.
It's not specific to Nancy, but I have a Collette thing, right? And I don't know how long I've been doing this for, but it has bin years. Like, it's a thing now. Okay. And I feel like if you're just listening, it's going to sound strange. So like, try and put a visual to it. But I'm
worried about this. Is it PG?
Yeah, no, it's completely PG. It just sounds insane. Okay, so I kiss my feet, but not literally, not like lip to foot contact. I kiss like my hand. I'm going, mwah, and then kiss my foot, mwah, kiss my foot, and then mwah, kiss my brain, and then do like 3 deep, like grounding sort of exhales, and then I'm good to go.
Every show?
Yeah. I know, that's crazy.
No, it's not.
But it's like, take me where I need to go, remember everything I need to remember, and stay present and grounded.
I might adopt that.
Take it.
Guys,
honestly,
we're learning a lot today. Can I just say, it's like lessons with Collette.
I
like that.
Useless lessons with Collette.
Have you ever not done it and something's gone wrong?
No, because even if it's like pathetic, like I forgot one time and we'd already had like the boom at the beginning of 6 and I was like, I just kissed one foot and like I was like,
okay, this leg will take you where it needs to.
Like as long as my right foot is in the right place, it doesn't matter. The left will follow.
I think that wins the most quirky
Does
ritual.
It?
Yeah.
I feel like
normally it's like brush my teeth.
Oh yeah.
Say hi to the cast
just like
and
hygiene.
Company.
Right.
Yeah.
Mine's...
Or some say a certain line. But no, not you, babe.
Yeah, no.
Not you.
We're going full crazy up in this head. That's what's going on. That's what's going on up here. That's a little insight, I guess.
Now we know who you are. Yeah. Now that you've set the scene.
Yeah, I've set the tone.
You've set the tone. Okay, we're present. When did you discover that you could sing the way that you sing? And wait. And move the way that you move. Because not only did you give me acting through song, you whacked your funny bone out, you gave me notes for days, but you can move.
Yeah.
Like you would.
Thank you.
You are, as they say, cringy, a triple threat. You are a triple threat. I don't throw that around lightly either.
That's really nice.
Because I don't believe a lot of people are triple threats, but you are so strong at all
I also
three.
feel like we need a new term. Do you know what I mean? I actually don't like that. Do you know what I mean?
What could we...
Should we invent it? What is it?
Star quality.
But that's Cheryl Cole's. Do you know what I mean? She'd tell everyone that they've got star quality.
You are a green flag.
Oh my God, I love that. Okay, yeah, that's way better.
You are a green flag in this industry. Yes.
Okay, I love that.
Great.
That's really nice. Okay. Well, I've always danced.
Okay.
So like dance came before anything else. Mm-hmm. Both my parents are dancers.
I like it.
Yeah. So we were training young.
Okay.
But like not even training. They were like, you can join in if you want. You can sit there. But like no childcare meant I was going to watch them teach regardless.
Cute.
So it was either get up and join in or sit and watch.
Mm-hmm.
So I joined in and I just loved dancing. Like it came quite naturally. And I'm not going to lie, there's videos of me as a child and I've got rhythm.
It doesn't surprise me.
I've got rhythm.
It really doesn't.
I'm doing it in time.
And you say we. Have you got brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I've got an older brother.
Okay.
Not a performer, not a dancer.
But has
did
rhythm.
Dance. Yeah, and has rhythm.
Okay.
But he now produces music and is a DJ.
Wow.
Yeah. Big slay.
Your parents so proud.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah. But they're also really chill about it, which is also great.
So you were never pushed?
Literally never. Even when I decided that this is what I wanted to do, they were like, are you sure? And I was like, yes, like 100%. And they were like, okay, we will invest everything we know into what you want to do.
It makes me sad.
No.
As in like cute.
Yeah, because it's gorgeous and
my
lovely.
parents did the same thing.
Yeah, literally. They were like, no. No. Hey now. No,
I'm not. It's just cute. It's just
it is lovely.
Beautiful.
It is lovely. And their support is like from the beginning and ongoing, just like the ultimate support you could wish for. I'm sure it's the same with your parents and for you and your sister.
So cute.
Also when I decided when I wanted it to be a career. they were like, okay, well, girl, sweet girl, you need to be able to sing to get into a college festival.
Yeah. Okay.
And
With
I was
you.
like, oh, okay. That's a shame because I love dancing. So I started taking private singing lessons.
Around about what age?
12, 13, maybe
Yeah.
13, more like.
But it's given young.
Young.
When I heard your voice, I thought that's been drilled in for a while.
It was giving young to get into college. And then I was like, woo, I made it. I don't care again.
Okay.
Because I was like,
Did you enjoy it?
I love singing.
Okay.
But I love singing along. Right. And I absolutely hated singing in front of anyone. Like,
Wow.
It's wild to me that that's what I get paid for now.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like had such a complex of like, what do they think? How does it sound? It doesn't sound good to me. Like, they're probably thinking it sounds horrible.
It might be because you were so great at dancing. You were scared to be rubbish at something.
100%.
Yeah.
It was because I held that higher than I ever held singing,
Mm-hmm.
and was like, this is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
That just needs to be good enough.
Yeah. Surely that can't be as good as my dancing.
Yeah, basically. And then, I got into college, which was great.
And you went to Bodyworks in Cambridge.
I did, yeah.
And we graduated the same year.
2016. Stop.
Mm.
Did you do 3 years as well?
Mm.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So we had the same journey, just like cities apart. That's really nice.
I know.
I feel like a really good time for training.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
It was like the elite years.
It felt strong. I think teachers, this isn't all round and this isn't generally speaking, but I think teachers now are not sure how hard to push people because of the boundaries, and like you do have to be careful how you speak to people.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
We did
not have that.
No.
Like,
We were not babies.
Push, the struggle was real, but it was so
Worth it.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, 100%. Second year was rough. Second year was so rough. Like, we had so many dropouts in second year.
Yeah, we did, to be fair.
And like, one of my teachers pulled me aside and was like, you look tired. And I was like, I am. I'm exhausted.
Mm. Did you commute?
Yeah.
You did commute. That is,
Yeah.
Do you know what? I bowed down to commuters because that was a tough gig.
Yeah, rough.
Rough.
A 6:30 a.m. start for a 7 o'clock bus to get me to fitness at 8 a.m. before ballet at 9. Yuck.
I know. Imagine doing that now.
Oh, I wouldn't. I'd pass away.
Same.
Like, that's death.
Yeah.
Opening its door. Yuck.
Me and Nat went to Pilates last night, and in my mind, I thought, how did I train at Erdogan for 3 years?
I know. I think this always.
How?
Yeah, not a clue.
We were greyhounds.
I know.
Do you know
Also,
what I mean?
Like, even doing one class now, I'm like, no. This was back to back to back to back all day for 3 years.
Yeah. But that's why we are so disciplined now.
Yeah.
You know?
And work ethic is like there.
Yeah.
When it needs to be. Because when I'm unemployed, I'm a sloth.
Are you?
Yeah.
You are currently unemployed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You witch.
Very recently.
Yeah. No,
whilst I'm sitting here,
yeah.
right, I have just been unemployed. Well, I'm still unemployed technically for 5 months.
Yeah.
Right? It's been the best 5 months.
Yes.
So like, please enjoy it, Collette.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
No. I actually do. I do unenjoy. Right. I do enjoy unemployment. No. Help.
We've lost it. We're 10 minutes in, we've lost it.
We've cried. We've gone through it. We've discussed training and it's over. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been really lovely.
We haven't even got to your debut yet. Oh my God.
I don't even know what we were talking about. What just happened?
We were talking about...
I enjoy unemployment. I do.
Please.
I genuinely do, because it gives me time to do like, I love a hobby.
Okay.
I love starting them.
You You have your business, your side business.
Yeah, kind of, but I wouldn't call it a business anymore. It was a really lovely lockdown business.
Okay. So you're not selling anymore?
Well, unless I make like in bulk and I'm like, oh, I actually don't have any friends to give these to anymore, then I put them up.
Okay. Just so what people know what we're talking about, Collette has a side hustle. It's called Songbird Creations, and she does handcrafted crystal jewellery.
I do, yeah.
And I looked at your the Instagram, like you post affirmations. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Do you know what? I kind of get all of that from my mama. Yeah, she's a witch. She's a good witch.
My mum's a Reiki master.
So's mine.
What?
Are you attuned?
Yes.
You are, I'm not. And she was like, I need to attune you. And I was like, yes, you must. Give me your powers.
We have it in us.
Yeah, I believe.
If our mums have it, we definitely 100%. Have it.
100%.
My God, we're so similar.
We're connected. Should we take a moment?
And you have green eyes.
Do you think they're green? Genuine question.
Hazel.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
But mine are similar.
Yeah, yours are like greeny, bluey, but like brown with a grey edge. Whoa.
Yours is the same.
Yours is like looking into the earth. Oh my God.
Oh my God. We are connected.
Do you think we're related?
How old are you?
I'm 27. How old are you?
28. I was going to say, are we twins?
We separated.
Are we time travel twins?
Are we the same person, but I'm you 1 year behind?
What year were you born?
97.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm 96.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just you 365 days before.
When's your birthday?
29th of August.
So what's your star sign?
Virgo.
I'm a Libra.
This is so intense. So intense.
I'm a Libra.
Does that mean you're balanced? I think that's the same as my dad. Are you October?
Yeah. Should we have a look at our compatibility?
Yeah, go on. Should we see what we'd be like in a relationship?
I'm actually having a look. Quite strong.
Quite strong.
You provide structure and practicality.
Oh.
And I have a sense of balance. However, potential friction can arise from Virgo's critical nature, clashing with Libra's need for harmony.
Well, I'm sorry in advance. Whatever disagreement we're about to have.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry.
So shall I just ask a new question?
Yeah, go on, should we move on?
Okay.
Yeah.
So your debut
My debut, yeah.
was Rise of a Falling Star.
It was, yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I loved it. It's like one of those shows that just stays with you.
Yeah, I think your first always does.
Yeah, okay. Maybe it's like a general first thing, but for sure, those people in that show, like Sam Cassidy wrote a really lovely show and brought some really gorgeous human beings together. We weren't like best friends on the job, but I met my literal soul sister on that job, Eloise.
And you didn't know until after?
I don't know. We connected maybe like... we like came together probably like 2 years after that. But like we met on that job. Do you know what I mean?
It was like you were always meant to be in each other's lives.
100%. Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. And then you swung on Wonderland.
Yeah.
Is this a red flag?
Yeah.
It's so weird because I had someone else in a couple of weeks on Monday and I brought up Wonderland and it's like you always have that one job.
Yeah. With that being my second job, it was probably the best professional position I could have been in because I was still so excited to be there. But I learned so much on that job from the people who had worked before.
Okay.
Like standing their ground and basically saying what we deserved and stuff. And I was like, I'm honestly just happy to be here.
Yeah, I do this for free.
Genuinely thrilled to be here.
Yeah. It's so crazy that you had that experience so quick into your career.
So quick. Also, I was the only female swing on a tour.
What? How do you feel about swinging? Have you got that brain?
Yeah.
You do?
I do, yeah. And I loved it. Past tense. Loved it. But actually, did you train with Lewis Easter?
He was 2 years above me. But you worked with Ben Yates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Lewis was the other swing.
Okay. So one female, one male?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. Insane. For a tour. What?
That is rough.
Crazy. But Lewis basically noticed on like the first day of rehearsals that I wasn't making any notes. I just didn't know what I was doing. I was literally just like, where do I start? Like, we hadn't learned
Was it the
anything.
first time you swung?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we didn't learn that in college. That is
No, we
not
didn't.
that is not a subject or a topic that was ever brought up. Like, this could be a part of your career. Never, ever, ever. And yeah, I was just sat next to him and he was writing loads and he kept getting up to film stuff and I was like, poo.
Yeah.
Literally, like, sat there pooing.
Well, you don't teach it. You don't get taught it. You don't get taught it. So how are you supposed to know?
Literally not a clue.
So you were really thrown in the deep end.
100%.
And did you go on a lot?
Loads.
Okay.
Loads.
Okay.
But
we've got a lot to talk about.
Oh my God. Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Lewis was great.
Okay. Bat Out of Hell.
Bat Out of Hell.
You loved that.
My first West End contract.
And you met somebody on that job.
I did, yeah. My wife.
That makes me like giddy. First West End job and met your soulmate.
Yeah, literally.
I feel like you're not married, are you?
I am, yeah.
You're married?
I got married last year.
What? I just had fiance.
No, my literal wife, my husband, my life. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Really.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So that isn't your real name.
Okay, so
This is your stage name.
well, I guess now, yeah.
So what is your name?
Okay, well, we're both Guitart-Naylor.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Stunning work.
Because I was like, there is no part of me that wants to get rid of my name.
No. It's your identity, isn't
But
it?
I would love to adopt a part of you if you would like to.
To adopt a part.
Yeah.
I love that idea. That is what you call a 2023 marriage.
Wait. 24.
Oh, it was 24.
Yeah.
We are in 25.
We're in 25. Help.
So obviously Bat Out of Hell was a life-changing contract for you.
Yeah, in many ways.
In so many ways.
So many ways.
And did you love, like, Bat Out of Hell, like, it screams Collette.
The music screams Collette. I actually loved the choreo as well, but the show was a bit, like, crazy. I had so many people come and were like, what was the story?
Oh, I've never seen it.
Okay.
But it's coming back, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't
No, I'm not. I'm still unemployed.
Like I was 10 minutes ago. Rip It Up.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Yes and no.
Difficult one.
Really hard. Just like the most physically demanding thing I've put my body through since graduating.
Okay.
Like, Bat Out of Hell was difficult, but it was musical theatre difficult. This was a dance show, and I was like, whoa. And just everyone I was working with was like elite and so good at what they do.
Okay.
I felt really like thrown in the deep end.
But are you glad you did it?
Yeah, so glad. I feel like it was resilience training and character building.
I love that for you.
There was a lesson, and the lesson at that time was I want to sing more instead of dance. But
Loud and
loved
clear.
it.
Loud and
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you went on to do six.
Well, then, yeah. Actually, Rip It Up was at the Garrick, and that's when I got my call that I got 6, which felt quite full circle to be going back to the Garrick. Back to the Garrick with the same people that gave me 6. Anyway, sorry.
And then, so you swung
I did,
and
yeah.
you dance captain.
Yes.
Do you know, Natalie said to me, because we were obviously talking about you in the interval of Why Am I So Single? And she said, Amber, because I was saying how great of an alternate you are. You were so strong and like reliable. Like there was no sense of, I was worried about you at any point, you know?
Oh, that's nice.
And I think as performers sitting in an auditorium, you can look on stage and have those moments.
Yeah.
The whole show I didn't have it like once.
Yay.
And I said to Nat, what was she like on 6? And she said, you were the one person that anytime you were on, you would just always be on the right spot, singing the right harmony. Like you were just the strong, reliable swing. And 6 is a hard show to swing.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
How did you even navigate that?
I
Didn't.
I didn't. I had a panic attack every show. No, feel like I didn't, and that's that. Thank you. Next question. Have you seen that? What's that meme where she's like, next question, see ya.
Yes, yeah, I've seen that.
No, I'd had like my swing training by then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd done like 3 shows of being a swing, and I had my system.
Mm-hmm.
And my system is a Bible
Okay.
and films.
Yes. You've got to visually see it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But if I needed a quick like, oh, what is it in this number? Just a quick scan, close, on we go.
That's a great tip, guys. If you are about to be a swing or looking at being a swing.
Yeah.
Bible.
But you'll also find your own system. Like, I know like writing out spacing doesn't work for everyone. Some people just need to see it.
Yeah.
And I do get that. Or actually some people do notes where they're like, enter stage right, stand on mark 6, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that would not work for me.
Oh, no.
I think that it's good to have one of those.
Yeah, some people...
So you can flip back.
That's like a cheat sheet, right?
That is a cheat sheet.
It's a cheat sheet. But I need like... I just need to see it.
Yeah.
And like where it will go.
Yeah.
And then I'm good. But yeah, it was difficult.
6 queens. Because you didn't originally cover Jane, did you? And then you got thrown on mid-show.
I did. So basically, as I was in rehearsals, I was the only one in rehearsals, so I had no one to bounce off. I was just learning the show alone.
Okay.
For like 2 weeks, and then I had one more person join me, Shekinah, and then it was just the 2 of us, and I was like, this is great for me, but still really rubbish. Like, we need a full company, otherwise I have no idea what's going on. And then we had the alternate girls that were joining in October come and join us. So we then were 5. And I was like, this
I
is
can deal
good.
with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before that process even ended, I'd gone on. I went on for Seymour. Yeah. With a band costume on, which is black hot pants. Yeah. I actually
have you got footage of this?
I actually have a photo. I'll show you after. But I also posted it because it was like, I was so proud, but also awful.
But like iconic.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
It's a story I would bring up.
Okay.
On a podcast.
Let's go with iconic versus embarrassing.
Not embarrassing.
Yeah,
who's embarrassed?
Okay.
No one else is embarrassed.
Okay, but just 1 second. Like, close your eyes and visualize you're about to sing Heart of Stone and you go,
oh shit, in hot pants.
In hot pants.
Okay,
and
maybe.
a tight mesh black top. You can see my bra. What? That's not giving Jane. It's not. She wouldn't wear that.
She wouldn't.
She wouldn't.
Especially given the context of what you're singing.
Like, please. She literally goes, Henry.
Maybe it is iconic. There.
Is it? Is that hot?
I think it's a bit, it's given CUNT.
Love. Okay, slay. Yeah, all right. My Jane was hot.
And Juliet.
Yeah.
Another show you did with Joe.
Yeah.
Like glued to the hip, you two.
100%. You know, we actually physically got stuck connected to each other one show.
In on Juliet?
We had to go off. Because
what?
we hugged at the end of a scene when I went on for Anne. We hugged and we went, oh, their mic had gone through my earring. And I was like, oh, there's there's a sound recording of both of us going, I don't know what to do. Like, what can we do? Like literally trying to figure it out. Literally both of us like,
so you just both went off stage?
And it was my line and I went with Joe's face here as well. I was like, we're gonna have to be right back. We're just having some technical difficulties. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
And we just waddled off together. So yeah, literally connected.
Literally connected
by the face.
By the mic.
Yeah, by the mic.
Would you want to work together again?
100%.
Is it going to be like in your contract, not going to be doing this without Joe?
Yes, it's non-negotiable.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
You two together, oh my God, it's dreamy. It's a dreamy collaboration.
I could actually sob at the thought of working with them again because I feel like I need it. Like I need them.
I know. I feel like that with some people.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had the most unbelievable career already, and it really is only just beginning, you know? So thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for listening. If you want to hear Collette talk all about Why Am I So Single, head over to our Patreon at Call to Stage, and she will also be answering some of your personal questions. Bye.